Every single morning across America, millions of adults over 60 start their day with a ritual, one that's meant to protect their health. A line of vitamin bottles on the kitchen counter, a glass of water, a belief that these pills are helping. But here's the truth. Some of the most popular vitamins taken by seniors today can actually be dangerous. In fact, according to a 2022 analysis published in JAMA, nearly 1 in 3 older adults are regularly taking a supplement that may be doing more harm than good. That's not just wasted money. It's putting your kidneys, heart, and even your brain at risk. And most people have no idea. That's what makes this conversation so urgent, because the wrong supplement taken with the wrong medication or in the wrong dose can have very real, very dangerous effects. But there's good news. Smarter, safer, and science-backed choices do exist. Today, I'll walk you through 4 vitamins you should never take after 60, and the 4 you should take daily to protect your health, boost your energy, and live stronger, longer. If this resonates with you, hitting that like button helps us reach more people like you who want better answers after 60, and we appreciate it more than you know. Let's get started. Here's what most people don't realize. As we age, our metabolism slows, our kidneys filter less efficiently, and our liver processes nutrients differently. That means the same vitamin that helped you in your 40s might become harmful in your 70s. Add to that the fact that many seniors are taking multiple medications, and the risk of negative interactions rises dramatically. Some vitamins can interfere with blood thinners, heart meds, even common treatments for arthritis or diabetes. This isn't theory, it's real life. It's happening every day. So what's one of the most common healthy vitamins that turns risky after 60? Let's start with vitamin E. Dangerous vitamin number 1. Vitamin E. Vitamin E. Why it's not always the antioxidant hero. For decades, vitamin E was hailed as a powerful antioxidant, marketed for heart health, brain protection, even anti-aging. But the research now tells a more complicated story. Large-scale studies, including one from the National Institutes of Health, have shown that high doses of vitamin E, especially in supplement form, can actually increase the risk of prostate cancer in men and hemorrhagic stroke in both men and women. Why? Because vitamin E in excess can thin the blood, dangerously so if you're already on medications like aspirin, warfarin, or Plavix. And here's the catch. Many multivitamins contain up to 400 IU of vitamin E. That's already the upper limit for older adults. Take a separate E supplement on top of that, and you could be doubling your risk without even realizing it. Picture this. You're taking vitamin E every day, thinking it's protecting your heart, but it's silently increasing your risk of internal bleeding. This is why we need to take a hard look at what we're putting into our bodies, especially after 60. Next up, a vitamin almost everyone takes in winter, but which may not belong in your cabinet year-round. Dangerous vitamin number 2, vitamin A. Vitamin A, when good turns to too much. Vitamin A is essential for vision, immune support, and cell health. But after 60, taking extra vitamin A, especially in retinol form, can quickly lead to toxicity. Why? Because as we age, our liver's ability to store and process fat-soluble vitamins declines. That means excess vitamin A isn't flushed out. It builds up, and the effects aren't pretty. Too much vitamin A can cause dizziness, nausea, liver damage, increased risk of fractures, yes, more broken bones, not fewer. A 2015 study in the New England Journal of Medicine found that older adults with higher vitamin A intake were significantly more likely to suffer hip fractures. That's the opposite of what most seniors want. And yet, many senior-targeted supplements still include high doses of vitamin A, especially those derived from fish liver oils. Think about that. You're taking something to support vision and immunity, and it's weakening your bones and burdening your liver instead. The irony is painful. You're trying to stay healthy, taking what the label says is essential, but it's the wrong form in the wrong amount at the wrong stage of life. And now, one of the most controversial supplement ingredients on the market today. Dangerous vitamin number 3, iron. Iron, necessary for some, risky for many. If you're an older man or a postmenopausal woman, you probably don't need supplemental iron unless you've been diagnosed with anemia. Period. Here's why. Iron is essential for red blood cells, but too much can be toxic. It builds up in organs, increases oxidative stress, and damages liver, heart, and brain tissues. Conditions like hemochromatosis, iron overload, are shockingly underdiagnosed in older adults. And yet, many multivitamins still contain 18 milligrams of iron or more, often labeled as for energy. But more iron doesn't mean more energy. It can mean more damage. According to the Mayo Clinic, excess iron in older adults is linked to increased risk of liver disease, type 2 diabetes, Alzheimer's disease. That's not just not helpful, that's harmful. So unless your doctor specifically tells you to take iron and checks your blood work, skip it, especially in multivitamin form. Last on today's list of risky picks, a surprise for many who take it for their joints. Dangerous. Vitamin number 4, high-dose calcium. Calcium, when more isn't better. It's one of the most prescribed supplements for older adults, especially women concerned about osteoporosis. But high-dose calcium supplements have come under fire in recent years. A major study published in BMJ found that calcium supplements over 1,000 ml a day can increase the risk of heart attack and stroke, especially in older adults. Why? Because when calcium is taken in large doses, without adequate vitamin K2 and magnesium, it may harden arteries instead of strengthening bones. That's not what you want. And yet, the average senior multivitamin often includes 500 and 200 milligrams of calcium, assuming you're not getting enough from food. But most people already get ample calcium from dairy, leafy greens, and fortified foods. Too much calcium in pill form can backfire, leading to kidney stones, constipation, and worse, arterial plaque. So far, we've looked at 4 common supplements, each one often taken with good intentions. But as you've just seen, those good intentions can lead to dangerous outcomes after 60. What's the answer? Let's shift now from what to avoid to what to embrace. You've seen the risks. You've seen how well-meaning choices can quietly cause harm after 60. But now let's turn the page, because there's real hope. When chosen wisely, the right supplements can help you stay strong, support your immune system, protect your brain, and even boost your energy. The science is there. The results are real. So let's talk about 4 vitamins and supplements you should take daily after 60 for health that doesn't just last, but thrives. Essential vitamin number 1, vitamin D3. Vitamin D3, the sunshine vitamin. Your bones and brain desperately need. If I had to name just one supplement I recommend most to my older patients, it's this. Vitamin D3, not D2, the synthetic form often used in older supplements, but D3, the same form your body naturally produces from sunlight. Here's the problem. Most seniors are severely deficient in vitamin D, not because they're doing anything wrong, but because aging skin doesn't synthesize sunlight the way it used to. And if you're spending more time indoors or live in a northern state, your levels may be dangerously low. That's not just about bone health. It affects mood and depression, risk immune function, muscle strength, and even cognitive decline. A landmark 2021 study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism linked low vitamin D to an increased risk of dementia and early mortality in older adults. Think about that. One simple vitamin, often costing less than a cup of coffee per month, can protect your bones, your balance, your brain, and your immune system. For most older adults, 1,000 to 2,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily is a safe, research-backed dose. But always check with your doctor and get your levels tested. If you're serious about living longer, sharper, and steadier, this one belongs on your shelf. Essential vitamin number 2, magnesium. Magnesium, the master mineral you're probably missing. Next up, magnesium. It's responsible for over 300 biochemical reactions in your body, from muscle function and nerve health to blood sugar regulation and heart rhythm. But here's the kicker. By the time you're in your 60s or 70s, your ability to absorb magnesium from food declines, and many medications, including diuretics and proton pump inhibitors, drain magnesium from your system. Symptoms of deficiency can include muscle cramps, fatigue, insomnia, anxiety, even irregular heartbeat, and yet it often goes unnoticed because it doesn't show up easily on standard blood tests. A 2020 review published in Nutrients found that magnesium supplementation in older adults significantly improved sleep quality, blood pressure, and even helped reduce inflammation markers linked to aging diseases. Look for magnesium glycinate or citrate. Both are well absorbed and gentle on digestion. Aim for 200-400 milligrams per day, depending on your individual needs. Supporting your body isn't about throwing dozens of pills at it. It's about picking the right ones, those that meet your body where it is now. Now let's talk about a vitamin that gets a lot less attention, but may be one of the most protective nutrients for older hearts and arteries. Essential vitamin number 3, vitamin K2. Vitamin K2, the artery guardian. Most people think of vitamin K as the blood-clotting vitamin. That's K1. And yes, that's important. But K2 is different. It plays a critical role in directing calcium to the right places, into your bones and away from your arteries. Remember how we said too much calcium can harden your arteries? Vitamin K2 is what helps prevent that. Without enough K2, calcium supplements may actually increase your heart attack risk. A 2019 study from Thrombosis and Hemostasis showed that vitamin K2 supplementation reduced arterial stiffness in older adults by improving vascular elasticity, essential for heart health over 60. Look for MK7 form of K2, derived from fermented foods like natto. A typical daily dose is around 100-200 mcg. And if you're on blood thinners, especially warfarin, you'll want to consult your doctor first, as K2 can interact with anticoagulants. But for many older adults, K2 is a game changer, especially when taken alongside D3 and magnesium. This trio, D3, magnesium, and K2, forms the foundation of strong bones, steady hearts, and flexible arteries. But there's one more daily essential I want to highlight. Essential vitamin number 4, B-complex with B12. B-complex, the brain and energy lifeline. The final must-have on our list is a well-formulated B-complex with special emphasis on vitamin B12. As we age, our stomach produces less intrinsic factor, a protein required for absorbing B12 from food. That means even if you're eating meat or fortified grains, you may still be dangerously low in this critical nutrient. The consequences? Brain fog, tingling in hands and feet, fatigue, depression, even symptoms that mimic dementia. And B12 isn't the only B vitamin that matters. B6, B1, thiamine, and B9, folate, all support energy production, nerve function, and mood regulation. A quality B complex, especially one using methylated forms like methylcobalamin B12 and methylfolate B9, can make a dramatic difference in how sharp, energized, and emotionally resilient you feel. Dosage? Most adults over 60 benefit from 500-1,000 mcg of B12 daily, especially in sublingual or capsule form. Many also choose a full-spectrum B complex that includes the full family of B vitamins for balance support. Have you ever taken a vitamin thinking it was helping, but it backfired? Tell me in the comments. I really want to hear your story. Your experience could help someone else make a smarter choice. When your body has the nutrients it needs, no more, no less, it doesn't just get by. It comes back to life. Your muscles work better. Your memory sharpens. Your energy picks up. You feel like you again. These aren't magic pills. They're well-studied tools designed to meet the needs of your aging body without overwhelming it. Let's recap what works. Vitamin D3 for bones, brain, and immunity. Magnesium for nerves, sleep, and heart rhythm. Vitamin K2 to guide calcium where it belongs. B complex with B12 for lasting energy and mental clarity. Simple, powerful, safe. Now that we've covered the 4 supplements you should avoid and the 4 you should seriously consider, it's time to talk about the how. Because even the right vitamin can go wrong if it's taken at the wrong time, with the wrong dose, or with the wrong mix of medications. This is where your power begins. Not in grabbing the latest anti-aging pill off a shelf, but in building a supplement plan that truly fits you. Let's start with one of the biggest traps I see. Common mistake. Multivitamin overload. The multivitamin myth. Multivitamins seem like the perfect solution, one pill to cover everything. But here's the truth. Most multivitamins are overstuffed with too much of what you don't need and not enough of what you do. I've reviewed dozens of labels with my older patients, and I can't tell you how many include iron when it's not needed, high-dose vitamin A when it's harmful, vitamin E in questionable amounts, cheap synthetic B. Vitamins that aren't well absorbed. Worse, these mega multis often combine ingredients that compete for absorption, like calcium and magnesium, or zinc and copper. That means your body may absorb only a fraction of what's on the label, while carrying the burden of filtering out the excess. Instead, I recommend a targeted approach. Choose individual supplements or a few carefully formulated blends that meet your specific needs after 60. Not more, not less, just right. If a label has 40+ ingredients and you can't pronounce half of them, that's a red flag. You deserve better than a mystery mix. How to supplement smart. How to choose and use supplements safely. After 60, let's go over a few simple rules I teach my own patients. Rules that can keep you safe and help your supplements work better. Rule number 1. Never mix without checking interactions. Always, always tell your doctor and pharmacist every supplement you're taking, even if it's just a vitamin. Why? Because supplements can interact with blood pressure meds, alter blood clotting times, affect blood sugar levels, mask or mimic medication side effects. One of the most common issues I see is with blood thinners, like warfarin. Patients take fish oil, vitamin E, turmeric, and ginkgo, thinking they're helping circulation, without realizing they're increasing their bleeding risk dramatically. Don't guess. Ask. Even better, use a drug supplement interaction checker online or through your pharmacy. It takes 2 minutes and could save your life. Rule number 2. Time it right. Many supplements absorb better when taken with food, especially fat-soluble vitamins like D, E, A, and K. Others, like magnesium or melatonin, may help sleep if taken before bed. But timing isn't just about digestion. It's also about avoiding stomach upset, maximizing absorption, and syncing with your body's natural rhythms. Example, if you're taking magnesium and a thyroid medication, space them at least 4 hours apart. Magnesium can interfere with absorption of thyroid hormones. Set up a simple schedule. Use a pill organizer if needed, and listen to your body. If something makes you feel off, don't ignore it. Rule number 3. Start low, go slow. More isn't always better, especially in a body over 60. Your liver and kidneys may process supplements more slowly. That's why it's smart to begin with lower doses and increase gradually if needed. This applies especially to magnesium. Start with 100 to 200 milligrams to avoid loose stools. B12. Start around 500 mcg unless deficient. Vitamin D3, 1000 IU is a safe baseline unless blood tests suggest higher needs. Track how you feel and retest your levels, especially with D and B12, every 6 to 12 months. When to talk to your doctor. Here's when you should absolutely bring supplements up with your primary care physician. You're starting something new. You're on any prescription meds. You have chronic conditions, especially heart, kidney, or liver disease. You're experiencing new symptoms, dizziness, fatigue, stomach upset, joint pain, or changes in mood. Remember, just because it's sold over the counter doesn't mean it's harmless. Even natural products have real effects. That's why they need real conversations. And don't let embarrassment stop you. Trust me, we'd rather have an awkward 5-minute chat than treat a dangerous side effect later. A few years ago, a patient of mine came into the ER with extreme fatigue, nausea, and confusion. It wasn't a stroke, it wasn't a heart attack. It was a vitamin B6 overdose from a natural energy supplement taken daily for months. No one had asked. She'd never mentioned it. Let that be a lesson. What seems harmless can still hurt. Open the conversation. Bring a full list of your supplements, including brand names and doses, to your next appointment. It's one of the smartest things you can do for your health this year. Still wondering, what brands can I trust? How can I tell if a supplement is working? What if I forget to take it sometimes? We're getting there. Let's talk next about how to build a personalized supplement routine that fits your life and actually sticks. You've come a long way, from uncovering hidden dangers to learning which nutrients truly support you, to understanding how to build a safe, smart supplement plan after 60. Now let's talk about the final piece of the puzzle, making it sustainable, making it real. Because no plan, no matter how smart, works if you can't stick to it. And you can. Here's how. Practical segment step 1. Set your routine once, then let it run. Habits thrive on simplicity. So once you've chosen your supplements, make them part of your day, like brushing your teeth. Link them to a routine you already follow. Morning coffee, breakfast, or bedtime. Use a weekly pill organizer. It takes 2 minutes to fill and removes guesswork. Set a daily reminder on your phone for the first few weeks. I tell my patients this all the time. The fewer decisions you need to make, the more success you'll have. And if you forget a dose now and then, don't panic. Just pick up where you left off. These are nutrients, not emergency meds. What matters is consistency over time. Step 2. Keep it visible. Keep it doable. Don't hide your supplements in the back of a drawer. Keep them somewhere you see every day. Visual cues are powerful, and keep it simple. 3 or 4. Targeted supplements taken at the right times, with foods that support absorption. That's it. More pills don't mean more protection. They mean more clutter, more cost, more risk. Your body doesn't need 20 pills a day. It needs the right few, taken the right way at the right time. And the result? You move better, sleep deeper, think clearer, laugh more. You stay you. That's the point of all of this. Step 3. Recheck every 6 to 12 months. Health is not a set it and forget it project. Your needs will shift as you age, as medications change, as your activity level evolves. So every 6 to 12 months, bring your supplement list to your doctor. Ask to retest your vitamin D. Review your kidney and liver function. Revisit what's still working and what isn't. This check-in is what keeps your routine effective and safe. Hit subscribe to stay informed, and don't miss our next video on the one habit that builds muscle after 60 without weights. You'll want to see that, especially if you're looking to regain strength and independence. And remember to like this video if you found value in it. That small click helps us reach more people like you who want better answers, without hype, without fear, and without guessing. So let's bring it all together. If you're over 60, your body has new needs. Some vitamins that were once helpful may now be harmful. Others have become essential. You've learned which is which. You've learned how to take them wisely. And most of all, you've learned that you are not powerless in the face of aging. You're just getting started. With the right knowledge, the right nutrients, and the right mindset, your 60s, 70s, and beyond can be stronger than you ever imagined.